Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die, Base Day 1. We are actually sitting in the top of my greenhouse here, sitting on top of my base. I just finished planting all the mum seeds that we need to fill up our areas here. I have to come every once in a while and remember to punch these out and start stashing them because I'm going to need a lot of paint for our skyscraper. That's actually the whole purpose of having all of these. We have enough food for now, but like down the road I ever need potatoes, I can definitely come and switch them out really easily. So let's take a look here. We are going to be working on our base today. If we can see it at all, I had actually switched our SMG turrets to face a different direction and built an additional platform outwards. We're going to get that finished today. That's one of our major projects. And then our next project is getting our solar power going and our SMGs and stuff up here for our bird defenses. And then I could successfully say, I think, that our base is almost completely finished. I've also started on our grind lapses, cutting out the basement for our skyscraper over here. So our skyscraper project is officially started, but right now it's just in the grind lapse series. So if you want to check that out, definitely check the top pinned comments. I put all my playlist in there, especially if you want to start this out from day one. This base literally was just a wood box on day one. Now I'm gonna go check, make sure all of my defenses are topped off and running. I don't hear anything, so I do believe I had them turned off. Nope, we must have ran out of gas. I forgot to turn them off before I left, because if you leave with these on, they still consume power as if they're running, but it's actually really useless, and I keep forgetting to do this. So I'm going to get these all fueled up and ready to go. There you go, you can hear our blade traps again. I love that sound. And we will head out in the morning here, and I'll show you what we've got done for the skyscraper basement. Now, a lot of people too, I wanted to make the basement of the skyscraper actually deeper than it was in my concept build. And a lot of people are like, you should add a car park below it. So I decided I'm going to do that. So I think here I'm going to stream soon and actually work on my concept build. It's probably actually already happened because this video is out a little later. Finally almost ahead on videos again, so that's good. Okay, awesome. Well, let's go up top actually. I'll jump in the gyrocopter. We might be able to see this at night. Or I can get my inventory organized like a normal person and have all this small stone we dig up put away. So looking here, we're getting a wee bit low on the sand, but we're actually getting stocked up on stone really well, of course, because we're literally just digging it layer by layer. There's some lead and stuff over there too, so we're going to be getting other supplies while we're doing it. So it's actually a really useful thing to do, just kind of grind out a pit. And as you can see too, we have a decent amount of iron. So these forges here are still running like crazy. I'm actually going to go ahead and turn these off. They're almost timed out. Because we're going to be working at my base, I'm not going to be leaving a lot of stuff running. I like to leave like the cement forges going and stuff while I'm out. But having this many going at one time really does increase the lag like crazy. So let's get these emptied out. And let's get making some sand. I'll make 6,000 each. See, it still takes 35 minutes to make one stack of sand. That's why you have to like make these things in multiple. I'll bring this up again just because it was a really good suggestion. Someone said that they should add like later game quality of life stuff like industrial forges and maybe industrial mixers. That way you don't have to have 80 things running at the same time. It would reduce lag and it would actually give you a goal too. Like now that I have these, I got to build myself a much more expensive and probably harder to find for components industrial forge or like industrial mixer. An industrial workbench, I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe an assembler of some sort would replace that. I don't know. Someone should do that in a mod. I think that would be an extremely useful thing to put in a mod. So since I have a few minutes of daylight left here before anything really happens, I'm going to go outside and start some digging. And oh my god, look at this. I should finish this hallway too. That's on our odds and ends list. There we go. Got carried away, but it's daytime again. So let's go ahead, jump down into our tunnels. We will head back up and take our gyrocopter out to the skyscraper base. This is going to be really exciting. Now, I think this hole is going to actually end up being bigger than it is currently, so we're going to keep digging it as it is. And like I said, I'll stream the Skyscraper build, and I'm going to make some modifications and stuff to it. We'll see how it goes. Anywho, let's go up here, get in our gyrocopter, and go check out that big hole. So what I've decided to do here, now what I actually had intended on before loading up this game save, which I completely forgot, we'll do it right after this, is I meant to turn the amount of zombies up. Because like I wanted a little bit more of a challenge, because like we ran through those POIs last time, like it was just simply ridiculous. All my skills and everything are up, so it's just like I'm Rambo here. But I don't want to make them into pincushions. I don't want to make them into like super zombies. You know, like Resident Evil's fun for that, but to me, 7 Days to Die doesn't feel like a game. That's proper. So I think what we're going to do is just simply increase the challenge by increasing the zombies. Now, I'm hoping to have the SMG and turrets set up and everything for Horde Night, so at least we can test that out. And actually, we'll probably amp up the zombies on that Horde Night too. I think that would be a ton of fun. Oh wow, there's some nodes right here. I was hitting those, I think, actually, down there. Anyway, this is my giant hole I was telling you guys all about. I was actually... I pulled that out to actually start working on it, getting all distracted. But we're at a decent size now. What I was doing with this is I had started by... take a run over here, over all this debris. I had actually started out by digging down here, then digging through one layer of dirt and collapsing it. But then I was like, hey, wait. If I'm making the effort of digging through a layer of dirt, I may as well dig out the stone underneath it, which I need, and then just let the dirt collapse on top of it, and then just kind of dig out along the edges as I go. If you guys watch the grind laps, you can actually see it happen. But now all I have to do is I don't have to clean up all this dirt anymore. I can just sit on top of there, and then I can just go down another layer and then just keep collapsing it. So that actually saves a ton of time, because the dirt's really the pain in the ass thing getting started doing something like this. But just kind of walking around in here, you guys kind of, I think you can get the feel for how sizable this Skyscraper actually is. It's going to be a really good size. Wow, like look at this. This is a big hole. What I think we're going to do here is we're going to actually do a car park underneath all of this. So what I might do is actually double the size of this hole. I'm thinking in this direction right here, because it won't fit back here properly. What we'll do is we'll do it twice down, and then I'll build a roof and then fill it back in with dirt, I think, after we're all done. Just so nothing collapses, I can build it all. Kind of like a real skyscraper is done. And then we can do the entrance in here or something into the car park, and then maybe a way out the back. I think it would look cool. Parking lot up top, of course. Oh my god, this is going to be insane. So this Skyscraper project will actually last me, I think, right until the next alpha. I'm pretty sure it will. Hopefully we'll get it all complete, though. We managed to get Cooney Hills complete, so we can do this. And this is actually, I think, much more massive and way more complex than Cooney Hills, if you guys remember that from back in the day. Wow, that's a kickback. Anywho, I'm going to see you guys back over at the base. I got to do a ton of grinding. I got to dig up all that area, place down a whole ton of frames. And really, you guys kind of know how that goes. So since this episode is going to be a lot of building and a lot of grinding, it's perfect for one of those time lapses. So I'll try to remember here and put the time to skip the time lapse. But I'm going to start digging. I'm going to actually get over there, reload the game, and then we'll start the time lapse with me digging. See you guys soon. Oh, and we're out. Look at that. 609,000 XP. That was a very, very large XP chain. I was going to finish this off and then let you guys know. But I kind of wanted you to see it. So I actually have to just run back inside here and grab a little bit more concrete mix. I just didn't have just enough, damn it. Almost got all the way around though. Like, look at that. Look at our base. It's done all the oh, it even shows the drying stuff. That's actually really cool. So all we have left after this is actually to bang out those sides, put some more bars in, and turn those SMGs around. Fill them up, and we'll have ourselves a full SMG horde night here. So I'm going to go grab the rest of that concrete mix and finish off this little section, and that should bring us right to morning. And there we go, last one filled in. So we are done our concrete base all the way around now. That feels good. That almost took legitimately a full hour to complete, so that's actually pretty insane. These building episodes, this is why we're going to be switching to time-lapse for the skyscraper, but these building episodes can take a while to put together. Okay, so now that we got all that ready, I'm going to actually put everything away and we're going to head up top. I'm going to grab all my solar power stuff and we're going to finally get our solar power hooked up along with our bird defenses with the SMGs. So the only thing we have to make here is our battery bank, because we got a lot of level 6 batteries still kicking around here. So I'm going to grab up what we need. I think it's electrical parts, iron, and plastic. There we go. Let's actually go and take a look. We can only make that in a workbench, so whoops. Oh my god, I should have grabbed those. That is my bad. Okay, so let's check this out here. Battery, oops. Let's not use this one here. Is there any of these not being used? There we are. Battery bank. So I'm going to craft up one of those. That'll take a minute and a half. And I guess I'll go and put away this ammo I totally forgot I was making. Again. Okay, and I think we have everything now. Let's check our workbench here to make sure it's finished. There we go. Awesome. So we have our battery bank. So let's head up top here on top of... Oh, that looked really weird. It almost looked like a green sky. Whoa. Oh, I know why the sky is green. That was so weird. That weirded me out. It's because I'm holding my wiring tool. Check this out. Bang. Not green? Yellow. Well, it's more of a yellowy green. Green when it gets mixed up with the blue here. But, wow, that looks crazy. Look at the coverage of our SMGs around our base. That's madness. These things are huge. And we're about to add more to this. So, of course, the first thing we're going to want to do is put down our actual solar bank. So I'm going to grab that bad boy up here. And we are going to put it, I think... This is going to be tough because I don't want to put it... I guess on top of the wood would be okay. There's really nothing going to be happening up here. So I'm not too worried about it. Or I don't really want to put it on the edges either because of the cop spit. So I think our best choice is just to kind of throw them in the edges like this. And maybe come back up later and throw something around it. Maybe put a rim of concrete up on top of here so that we just don't get any inadvertent cop spit up here. That would really suck. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 solar cells. We can actually make a max output of 120 watts, which is more than enough. There we go. So we're going to turn that on, and then we're going to put down our battery bank over here. And that should... Yeah, you know what? We're going to put our battery bank right in the middle here. If we can't put our solar bank there, this is where it'll go. And then we hook this up to this. It's been so long since I've used solar power, so don't mind me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I grabbed an extra lead car battery. That's my bad. Okay, we're going to turn that on, and this should actually start slowly charging our batteries. Oh, it looks like our batteries are fully charged already, so never mind. I'm going to put one of these on each corner, and we will get them wired up here. Yeah, actually, I'm going to recess them back one like this, so that they're just looking, I think they'll be looking over the one block. If I have to move them later, I can. Not a big deal. Okay, so we'll hook it up to that SMG there, and she's actually powered. Yes, look at that. We now have full solar power. So each one takes up 15, so that's 30 per side, so that's 60. We're only actually using up half the wattage that we have available. So I'll have to think of other things to do with it here. If you guys have any idea, let me know. Normally, I think like lights and stuff would look really... That's weird. Did I just hook this up? Let's unhook that. I think I just hooked it up to the solar bank instead of the battery bank. There we go. Yes, that's totally what I did. Okay, nice. Now we have some SMG auto turrets up top to take care of the birds, and it should just automatically go when it needs to go. We load these up, and they probably won't need to be loaded up for a while. So these will take out the birds for us on Horde Night and the wandering hordes that we might get. Every once in a while we get a bird wandering horde. So these are way up here. They should be able to take care of any birds that are up here. I'm anxious to see this, to be honest. Let's go and grab some ammo and get these filled up. So I think for now I'm just going to actually go ahead and put one stack in each, because I don't think we need more than that. We don't have a ton of 9mm ammo, and I do have to go and get those switched around and fired back up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turrets that we still have to modify, get turned around. So basically what I got to do is just hollow out the back where the steel is. That takes actually a normal amount of time. Turn the SMG around, put wood bars in, and then upgrade them to iron here. So it's not too much of a task. It takes a long time to do that. What I'll most likely do with that is actually do it in between episodes here as I get time, because it does take a lot of patience too. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. So we have full solar. We have a full base around the outside. We are almost done. So next episode, what we'll do is we'll come back. We'll finish up our odds and ends. We'll have the turrets and SMGs and stuff turned around here. We'll finish up the tunnels underneath, see if there's anything else I need to do in my base. And then we can, I think, call my base complete. This is pretty damn awesome. So, just looking at the time here, folks, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to call this an episode. I wish it was a little bit longer, but like I said, there's quite a grind in this one. So I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, press that like button. If you'd like to see more, subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace out, guys, and have a good one.
No matter what you people say, I'm gonna do my thing my way. No matter what you people do, I'm gonna do my thing much better than you. No matter what you say or do, oh boy, you're out of luck. It's gonna roll right off of me like water off the back of a duck. And I go, yeah, I go, yeah, I go.
Good boy.